Check. It's your boy DJ Hen, and you now tune into that Chit Chat Live, where all we do is small talk. I got my girl Chelse and Leah B, and they're about to get into that real grown folks talk. So kids, do me a favor, do your homework, brush your teeth, and go to bed. We ain't finna play with you right now. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was super excited. Shout out to my best friend and her now husband, who are on their honeymoon as we speak. But it's crazy. It's crazy when your best friend get married. You know, it's a different feeling. So, you know what I forgot to mention last week?
You told me what?
I told you on the phone, right? Oh, yes. How my boyfriend ran into a Young Miami. And do you know he got cold feet and didn't say nothing to her?
Really?
Maybe he was thinking about you.
He wasn't, child.
Yeah, right.
You got you a good one. You got you a good one.
He was definitely not thinking about her at that
He
time.
was not thinking about me.
At all.
Right. He just ain't know what to say.
Exactly.
And I'm like, damn, at a track meet, you run into Young Miami? That's crazy. My boyfriend loves Young Miami way more than me, and he never really met her. But
You say that so nonchalantly. That's
it's true.
What can you do?
He posts Young Miami every week as his Women Crush Wednesday. Like,
Stop it.
Wow.
he love her. Like, loves.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like, honestly.
I really don't care. I mean, not every week I'm being dramatic.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not every week.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's a lot.
Because I was about to say, I only saw it once.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, you can't take me too literal.
Okay.
I'm being
Good to
dramatic.
know.
So,
Duly
but yeah,
noted.
no, he definitely loves Young Miami. And even one of his track girls, when she seen Young Miami first, she was like, Coach, your girlfriend here. I was like, what Chelsea doing here? And then he thought it was her. And then was like, no, it's Young Miami. But anyway, I just wanted to say that because I thought that was funny. Anywho, anything pissed you guys off this week?
Yes. Can we curse?
All you want.
Fuck the Boston Celtics. That's all I have to say.
No. I actually went and watched that game,
Oh,
too.
they beat the Heat?
Barely. They went hard.
Thank you. Barely.
They went hard.
Don't look at me like...
Barely.
No, I had no idea.
No, that's fine.
No,
but yeah, that's.
They fought hard. They
Yeah.
fought hard. I literally I went to Fridays and watched it. Well, I only went there because I couldn't get in nowhere else. But yeah, everywhere was packed.
Yeah, if I could say that's the only thing that pissed me off this weekend. Everything else was fine. The wedding, everything was great, but that one thing just.
Well, if that's the only thing that pissed you off, then your life is great.
Is it weird that I didn't know they was playing till Sunday?
I didn't know. I thought you was giving me the side eye because I didn't know.
No, I don't be knowing stuff. I know a lot, and I also don't.
No, not everybody's on the sports.
I
tip.
have
realize
to
that
mention,
getting
I know
older.
we try to keep things, positive, but that school shooting kind of just irritated my soul. The
Understood.
response, the 50-minute wait, it was just a lot. So, RIP to those children and
Yeah.
adults. But
Well, something that made me 38 hot and really pissed me off this week is the fact that, one, my dad he acted like he couldn't watch my dog while I was gone.
I should have just took him. I'm sorry. I should have just took him.
The second thing is I had my brother come twice a day to walk my dog while I was gone. And then when I got home this morning, technically, because it's like midnight after being on the road all day, my dog pissed everywhere.
I should have took him. I was going to tell you, let me just take him and I'll make sure they get along.
Oh.
But next time you go to town, I'll take him.
Oh, you got dogs too?
Yeah, but my dog is older and he ain't with the shits.
Oh, okay.
And my dog is spiteful. So it's like he may not even have to pee. But if he been in the house or he's angry at you, he's going to do it. And then he does it in a way.
Wait. So if he don't have to pee, where's the pee coming from?
I mean, he might have to pee, but not to where it's like, ooh, I'm peeing because you ain't taking me out all day. It's more like, I'm peeing because, bitch, you tried it.
I'll take him next time.
Wow.
Sound like you got a cat.
Low key.
He got an attitude.
that is some cat
He
shit.
having an attitude.
He got an attitude.
What kind of dog is he?
A real attitude. Well, he's a mutt. He's a Yorkie and a Pekingese mix. And he just be doing the most sometimes.
Oh, that means he's about this big?
A little
He's
bigger.
like 20 pounds.
Oh, okay.
He's 20
Okay.
pounds. But,
See, my dog is old, and he don't do well with other dogs around me. When they're by themselves, he's fine. But when I'm around, it ain't happening.
I'm not gonna lie. When you didn't show up with him today, I thought he wasn't around anymore.
No, he's okay. He's still living.
That would have been a real sad episode.
For real, like this is when y'all invite us. Like,
All right. On to the next. You want to do the game or you want to go to trending?
Let's do trending, and then if we have time, we'll do the game.
All right.
okay.
All right, so we're going to move on to trending topics. And a male host of the We in Miami podcast asked one of the women guests if she believed humans are meant to be monogamous. Some might be surprised by her answer. They saying something wrong with the YouTube volume. I don't know.
Anthropological perspective, monogamy was only established very recently because poor men could not find wives. So actually, monogamy is really only for poor men. If you think about it, you have money and resources. Women are going to go to the money and resources for survival.
But what about females? Are they naturally want to be with one man, or you think not even females?
Again, from an anthropological perspective, women actually are not monogamous, but it's society that makes us
Like
monogamous.
frowns upon them and.
Well, Jordan, pick your jaw up.
Oh, I didn't notice.
We're going to start
Well,
there.
we're going to go with you first.
Tell me how you feel, bro. Tell me how you feel.
That video hit you hard, huh?
What?
Like,
No,
what?
like it. I don't know. I just feel like she needs more evidence. More stuff to back up what she's saying, because
More
like,
context?
more context, because a lot of times these women, when they're on their podcast, they're speaking from personal experience, and you can't use anecdotal evidence of your personal experience to make such a broad statement.
That's what every podcaster does.
Well, and
Well,
that too.
for certain things, but something like this, I don't know.
But
I don't
I've
know.
also heard this from guys on other podcasts too.
Yeah, I mean, I
That
don't see it
monogamy
not
is
being
not. We are not meant to be monogamous.
Let's hear the anthropologist. Like she keeps saying,
Yeah,
anthropologist
that's
ain't-
what I'm
That's what
saying.
I'm
Like,
saying. So
where's your
she's not giving
anthro?
the evidence.
Yeah, where did you
You
get?
know what I'm
So
saying?
you
I'm about
want
to
her to
follow
come
about
in with textbooks and say, this is how monogamy...
Well, maybe from
Why
a
not?
professional.
Make it make
Why
sense.
not? Make it make sense. Why not?
I mean, it makes sense.
Is
to get
that
the-
no? Is that asking a lot? I'm being real. Is that asking a lot?
No, it's... I mean, I feel like it's asking a lot for someone who's on a podcast. Now, if you're watching news and you're a documentary, yes.
You're
You
making
should have
excuses
facts.
for her.
I'm not making
If you're on the podcast, don't bring that up there.
Okay, so
I feel like
do
you don't
agree?
want to
Okay,
believe
wait.
her. That's what it is. I mean,
Well, all right. Well, as far as monogamy goes, that's something I've always been, taught growing up in a Christian household, because as a Christian, monogamy is the ultimate
But
goal.
outside of the Bible, do they have any context or any evidence on why you have to live your life that way?
Well, it's because that's how I wouldn't say the perfect life, but the ideal life is, portrayed in the Bible and,
Well, they
throughout
also
history. It's
say
like
that-
one man, one woman, one family,
Right, but
under God
they
type
also
thing.
say
You know what I'm
that
saying?
religion was more of a thing that they did to control or have like structure. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the Christian religion, because I was raised the same way, but maybe we don't know. Maybe it was just really made for that. Like, because back in the days, a lot of people, that's how they married, for money. We watch all those old, shows where they have like the kings and queens and like they marry for prosperity.
And they also had several different wives.
They did.
But then they say, well, that was different because then there needed to be like people going out in the fields and doing this and doing that, and so that's why we don't need to have that anymore. But Trey, I feel like you have something interesting to say growing up.
Share.
I just feel like, yeah, it's an anecdote, but if the anecdote makes sense, why not go with it?
Right.
Because when you look at it against the backdrop of what humanity is,
Yeah.
like, why would it make sense for everyone to be monogamous? Like, how does that give you an evolutionary advantage?
I think what's in question is that she's saying is a female
Finance.
trait to be less monogamous.
No, I
That
think
was
what
her
men have
implication.
an issue with is her saying it's for poor men.
No.
That's
That
the
went
issue
in
I-
one ear, out the other. That's definitely
that was the
personal.
moral
That's
of her
the moral.
story.
Yeah, that's
But
the moral of the
it is.
story.
It is. She's not wrong.
I agree with her. I want to give her a round of applause.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I want to know how long capitalism has been around that's so far in our DNA that could be true then.
So, like,
Thank you, Luke.
You know, okay. So,
Because
like,
I've seen. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I've seen plenty of not poor men marry one woman and stay with one woman. What they're doing in their personal life, though, cheating, I don't know. But what I see on the. Yeah, but you don't know that about all of them.
Okay, but
you can only judge them off the surface, right?
Do you agree that our origins are African, pretty much? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you know a lot of African traditions, they are not monogamous. They have multiple wives.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
I
why I
don't
brought
think-
Christianity.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, Christianity kind of came when, you know, America came into play, blah, 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 you know.
It's not fully true.
Did you just say Christianity came into play when America came into play?
It's
Not,
With
no.
slavery. She
I'm trying to say it nicely.
well,
Okay?
no. I know what you're
You
getting
want me
at.
to say it how I'm trying to say it?
Yeah, say it.
Okay. I'm trying to say that the Anglo-Saxons
Mm-hmm.
are the ones that started this, and it was for structure. It was for who had the best households, who can build the best families. You know what I'm saying? It was financial. It literally was. And I'm into like all those Game of Thrones and all that, and every last single
That
one
seems
of
to
the
be your
This
reference
is her
point.
content.
Right.
Right.
But as far as like the whole.
I read a lot though, and I'm telling you, like a lot of things have always been non-monogamous, and I feel like it's always been financial.
So how many men do you know? And let me go to you, Trey, because you. How many men do you know that have been in long-term relationships or marriages that have been 100% faithful?
I don't know.
You can't.
Y'all
know.
don't talk
You
about
don't
that?
know, or
Okay,
you've
you
never seen it. You mean you don't know
Have
as
you
far as y'all
surveyed
don't
every person that you know and whether or
No,
not they've
I'm
cheated?
just saying like y'all don't discuss it, or you just don't know.
So I've been wrong so many times. Like, and it's been people that like I really looked up to, people that was really living a traditional life, and then I came to find out years later that they was doing what they was doing, you know, in the dark.
Especially
Committing
in the
adultery.
churches.
Do you have any friends that? Well, I mean, I guess because of our age range, like we don't have friends that have been married 10, 20 years.
I do.
I do.
Okay.
I have family,
Like high school
cousins,
sweethearts
I
and
have
But
stuff,
all
no,
that.
that would really
But I don't know if
tell
they've been
you-
on it. Yeah,
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
Yeah.
Close friends.
Right.
So it's like, do you have a close friend that's gonna really tell you like, damn, nah, I didn't cheated last week. Like, no, that you close friends you maybe have 2 or 3 max. So you would have to then be around those person, and that person would have to have been married for several years for you to see like, oh, okay, no, he or she didn't do that. But so do you think if you as a man, if you were in a relationship or a marriage for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, you can just get that one pussy for all your life?
You say could we do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's never sounded attractive to me. Like, that's a horrible selling point. I'm like, why would
I mean,
anybody,
from a
why would
practical-
anybody want this?
From a practical point of view, you're right.
He said, "Why would anybody?"
But
want it?
No, I'm literally I was
no,
literally
you're
confused.
right. From a practical point of view, you're right. But they'll refute that as why give yourself headaches with several other women?
I mean, it's easy.
Because that's like whatever issue you have with that one woman, you have 10 more. You have 10 more of those same issues. You don't think so?
My issue is this.
Same with
everybody
men,
wants to
women
be
and men.
monogamous, right? But here's the thing: what I don't like about it is one-sided. Like the men feel like they can go do whatever they want, but then we can't.
But if everyone's just fucking, there's a lot of AIDS and new things coming about.
Herpes,
Yeah,
gonorrhea.
Monkeypox now.
Everybody's been fucking.
And that's another reason why I think society wants us to be with just, you need to just be with this one person. And
That could have been it too. Why they started that
It's
like
disease.
monogamy thing, because so many diseases and stuff were going around.
So does that not make
they,
sense?
They started monogamy because they want everybody to have a shot at the dream. And when you
but
have
they created the dreams. They could have made the dream
Exactly.
whatever they
Because-
wanted.
monogamous.
The American dream you're
Yeah.
referring to?
No. So this is good for any society that has a government.
Okay.
Okay.
And-
Okay, I got you, sir.
And it's easier to pacify the society when everybody feels like they have a chance at the dream. And if 80% of the males in the population don't feel like they're ever going to get a female, you're going to have a rebellion on your hands.
Well, now women don't feel like they have a shot at the dream because the math ain't mathin', and it's not enough men to go around for the women. So what they need to start selling now is at least one man to every 2 women.
Well, the dream is fucked up.
And financially
That's
as well. Not
Well, the
only
thing
just
is-
giving the dick, like financially
But,
being
you know-
able to take
So
care.
you don't think that would be more strenuous trying to financially take care of more than one woman instead
But that's-
of
but
one?
that's what y'all
by being
want.
Who's y'all?
Well, that's what men want. Sorry.
No.
No. I'm gonna tell.
Man, Jesus.
I'm gonna be absolutely real with you right now. The only men that want that are the men that can make it happen. Every other man just wants the pussy and that's it.
So-
They don't want to take care of you financially.
They want to.
They don't want to take care of you emotionally.
Several.
If they got several women, they don't want to treat those several women like they're all wives. You get what I'm saying?
Those are boys. We're talking about grown men.
All right. If you talk about grown
we're
men,
talking about
It's
grown
also
yeah. If they're
a
doing that,
financial-
that means they're able to.
It's a
If they're
financial
able,
thing.
if they're messing with 3-4 women, they're able to
Yes.
take care of
Which
those
brings us
3-4
back
women.
to the original statement.
It's finances.
Monogamy
Mm-hmm.
is for broke men.
I just find it funny. It sounds personal. With
I mean,
her.
she
That's what
has a
I'm
point.
saying.
I'm sorry, because I feel like if you're financially able to afford multiple women, you're gonna
Nick
have
Cannon, for
multiple
example.
women.
Nick
But what's
Cannon.
affording them though? Like
Look
taking
at-
care of them
Well,
like
the
you
real
would
point is here
one
is that
woman?
y'all are calling J. Cole a liar right now.
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure J. Cole is me convinced that he's truly monogamous.
Yeah, but he's cheated before.
And didn't he just
Kendrick
come out
Lamar cheated before.
I know nothing about that. I did not know J. Cole cheated. I swear to you, no.
I don't
I'm
think.
not. I'm not being naive. I did
going
not
to
know
move
that.
on.
I did not know
Okay,
that.
wait. Before we move on, so monogamy for you.
I don't think men believe in monogamy.
So
I'm
pussy for the
asking you.
one pussy for the rest of your life.
Yeah, one for the rest of your life.
Hey, if I love her enough, then hell yeah, fuck
Okay,
that.
and for you?
I mean, I am single now, but you know.
So for me, like I kind of lean poly, but I'm also like looking to create that dream for myself.
But what is
so,
poly? Because see, poly means that you can sleep with whoever and she can sleep with whoever.
No.
or-
No,
No, there's polyamory and there's polygamy.
Okay, so
Right.
explain your view on that. You both can sleep with other people, or just you?
So I lean that way where it's like, okay, exclusivity is that's never been part of the contract that I was trying to
On
write
both sides.
On both sides.
So
So
she
she
can
can
sleep with
sleep
people,
around?
and you can't.
It's not sleeping around if
Let
you're.
him answer. Because he the one who said it.
I'm saying that any activity that my partner is engaged in with somebody else has nothing to do with her relationship with me.
Okay. So she could
I'm saying that's.
Girl, you know they be saying that.
So here's what I'm saying. That's
sitting at home with the gun waiting on you when you get home.
peep game,
now. I'm trying to tell you.
peep game.
Okay, go ahead.
That's how I've leaned. When I grew up, I just thought I was a hoe.
The
But then
shoulder
I was trying to, and as I got educated, I understood it was something different.
So what was the education that showed you something different?
Well, I just had to get versed in the world of polyamory.
Okay,
Because
but you still not telling me what is it that you're into right now. As of right now, you are poly.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Let's go.
So even though I naturally lean poly as a single person, I also wanted to build and create that monogamous lifestyle. Like I wanted to have one wife, one mother of my children, and just build that nuclear family unit. Now, if within the confines of that relationship we find space to open up and explore other things together, then that's something I'm also open to. But if that foundation isn't right, then it's not something I really want to engage in.
Can I tell y'all what he just said?
I was about to tell you what he just said.
I'm gonna break it down for y'all. He said he want a wife and a family, right?
You want to fuck other bitches.
But he want to go to the sex club and he want to have threesomes every now and again.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong
No,
with that.
what he's saying is like, you want to do monogamy and you hope that you can push your partner to polyamory. That's what it sounds like you're saying
That's
to me.
also not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I can be satisfied with monogamy.
So you can have one pussy for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I can be fulfilled in that state. And that's where I'm at right now.
And why is
she
that so
better
hard to
be
believe?
Swinging from the chandelier, like you
Why is
sound
that so
like
hard
you
to believe?
leaning a little, like you need a little bit more than that, though.
No, I'm framing my answer in like within the context of this conversation, and we speaking about polygamy.
Okay.
So I have to be honest about my feelings about polygamy and polyamory, and then put
Well,
that
we were
in the
speaking
context
about monogamy, actually.
as it relates to
Okay, I got you.
existing in a,
So we
in a
not
monogamous
gonna get a
world.
full
Yeah.
answer.
No, you need a whole episode for that.
Well, he's saying that you're you're saying that you can be, if you're in a committed relationship, you don't believe that you would be, you would step out. If you're in a relationship for 50 years, you don't think you would step out?
Nah, because once I commit, I commit.
But I think you would want to try things with your partner, to have your partner involved.
If it doesn't glorify our relationship, then there's no point.
Amen.
Like everything that you got to fit in your life has to be aligned.
All right, so
All
we're
right.
gonna move on.
All right, so keep your man fucked and fed. There's an old saying that women need to make sure that their men are fucked and fed before they leave the house. So it may come to a surprise. It may not come to a surprise that several men are applauding this podcast host on her recent comments. Is it realistic in the new day and age? I don't know. I always heard that though. From
Dr. Hollywood said 2 pussies are better than 1.
well,
Brittany
he got
said-
you and Young
that's
Miami.
not wrong.
That's her
Brittany
boyfriend.
Collins said, "LOL." He said what he said. Some men are already taking care of more than one household. Look at grandfathers had his wife and 3 other families in the community.
He's about to play.
Wildin'.
You should never leave your man without busting a nut.
Turn your mic up a little bit.
Before you open the door, okay? Like, whether it's head, whether it's sex, when he walks out that door in the morning, he needs to be empty. He ain't think about nobody else, nothing else. Britt come fucking bitching at him at work. Nigga, please, my dick got sucked this morning. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? My bitch got me. You know what I'm saying? That way, when you come home and I'm just chilling, you appreciate what I did for you in the morning time.
Oh, yeah.
You should.
All right, we're gonna let y'all take the floor. Who wants to go first?
I went first last time.
It's an interesting philosophy.
All right,
Like-
is it a true philosophy?
I think it's a smart philosophy.
Is it realistic?
I think it's realistic. I think that's a good way to hedge your bets against your man stepping out. Like I don't think that they're preaching to be like, okay, this is how you need to feed your relationship. I don't think that's what it is. I think they're saying, hey, your man's gonna cheat. Make sure you cover all these bases so it doesn't happen.
Now, okay. I'm gonna let you.
That's how I heard that.
Take it now. I'm gonna let you take it.
No, it's something I've heard of for years. Like you said, keep him fucked and fed. But at the end of the day, if a nigga gonna cheat, he's gonna cheat.
Right.
You can give him a threesome before work. But if it's a bitch that he likes and he made the decision he's gonna cheat, there's absolutely nothing.
Girl,
It don't matter.
that she used to be.
Once he
me
made that
about 10
decision,
years
it's
ago.
over. But once again, from a practical standpoint, that doesn't make sense.
No, you
Satisfy
should.
him.
You should.
So he cannot search for it elsewhere.
You should,
But if a nigga gonna cheat, if a girl gonna cheat, she gonna cheat. Make sure your girl gets an orgasm. Eat her out, that, before she go to work.
Yeah.
Trust me, if she's going to fuck Scott from work, there's nothing you can
Scott
do
is
to
getting
stop.
fucked.
That's it.
Because
But
it may not
straight
even
up.
be the sex. It might be the intimacy. It might be something else.
Good
that's-
conversation.
Yeah, it could be her stroking his ego. That is like, damn, her sex night or her pussy loose anyway. Like the girl I'm cheating with, her pussy loose or her pussy not as well or her head ain't as good as the person I got at home.
But
it's something else that's causing me to want to be intimate with her.
But there's another aspect to what they were saying too, which is just like practice regular sex, and that's good for any
that's
relationship.
always important.
Also.
Right.
That's
Also.
always important.
That is, I feel like that is a good practice. Now, I'm going to say it from a woman's perspective. Now, what if the woman is not getting an orgasm every time they have sex? So then what?
Here we
How
go
do
with this
you hear
conversation
from the
again, Luke.
man?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, bitch.
We have this conversation all the
Bitch,
time.
we going to put her mic on mute.
Jesus. How you have sex and don't orgasm? I'm sorry. I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
Well, as I got older, I realized that obviously it's not.
I mean, it
as
happens. I didn't realize how common it was. Like, they're teaching
common. Or
me.
how uncommon it is, because I've heard from women all the time that, oh, niggas can't make me nut, niggas can't find the clit, this, that, third.
But who
and
are
it's
you
just like
sleeping
shocking me, like, did you not have sex, Ed? That's like the simplest shit.
It's not even that. Just like who you having sex with.
No, that too.
that's
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a part of it. But I'm talking
I
about-
see that now.
Anatomy.
No, I'm saying I
No,
see
that's what
that
I'm saying,
now.
the
I did
bare
not know
bones
that
of it.
before. I did not know that before. I thought, I don't know. I don't have that problem, so I don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. Like,
A lot of women will call you lucky. But for the bare bones of it, you should at least know how. If you cannot make a woman come, there's reasons she don't like you. You don't get her off the same.
Different.
Absolutely. But for the most part, the vagina is the same. Like,
absolutely wrong.
Well, to men.
well, you're
I
a
don't
woman.
know. I've heard a lot of men say that. Like, it's all the same shit.
I mean, there's only a few different variations.
It's not.
I've heard a lot of.
different.
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard a lot.
Netflix documentaries to back me
No,
up.
but then we're talking about like feeling.
I
I've
have
heard guys say this all the time.
Here we go with the anecdotes.
There are women.
Before he walks out that fucking
Every
door,
woman's vagina,
like, whether it's head, whether it's
We go. She talking.
every woman's vagina is different. There are women who can have what is it called? Intercourse.
Oh,
That's where you're looking for.
okay.
And they can orgasm. And there are women who need to be, their clitoris needs to be stimulated.
Mm-hmm.
There are women who need to, I think I saw today on Instagram, the average stroke needs to be at least like 60 times.
But who is counting that, girl?
You know, also,
I don't understand.
you know, also, once again, there's not every woman. Masturbation does like numb y'all up. From what I hear,
I've heard
I've heard
too.
women say.
And see, that's the thing.
I've heard women
don't
admit.
I don't masturbate a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I've heard
'Cause
women admit that
That
say
could be true.
I masturbate too much,
I
so
don't.
I'm used to the rose or whatever toy they use.
Nah.
So this nigga can't do anything.
I don't
for
like
me. I've heard
toys.
that
I
before.
like
That could
physical
be true.
touch.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is.
I got a question.
You're right.
So, a lot of these women that stop having orgasms during sex, it's because they don't know their own bodies.
That is
A
not
lot of-
No.
fucking
Let me tell you,
true,
Gia.
bro.
No, now Gia Casey and
gonna
DJ
say
Envy, they said the same thing. She said she
No.
didn't know her body.
There's some women. Now I don't watch the documentary. I forgot what was it that I told you
The
to watch?
Gwyneth Paltrow thing. The
Not only that, there was another documentary I told you to watch.
I don't know. You know, I never watched.
So
that.
anyway, there's
I don't watch some shit.
anywho, that's not true because there's some women who know what parts are going to make them orgasm or skirt, and that doesn't mean that the man is going to necessarily
but
hit that
if
spot.
they've never been with a man that knows how to bring out those things in them, it's a possibility. Like I've heard women say that, like I don't know my body, or until I got with this person and they showed me how to, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Maybe
know.
it's not common, but it's
I don't
sounds
have these
pretty
problems.
true.
I don't know.
But all right, we're gonna go back to the original question. So you think if a woman should have sex with her man every day?
Yes, if you want to maintain a relationship, I think so.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day you can.
At least
Every
one,
day,
at
like-
least once a day.
Yeah.
Damn, bitch, you got way more stamina than me.
Once a day is
Once
too much.
a day is too much?
You can space it out.
I'm
Like it's,
fucking tired. And I've met so many men that throughout
if you're not
my years of
orgasming, why
life-
you tired?
I work.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not.
I'm
I'm not saying have a 30-minute sex fix. Like quickies are good too.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get it in at least once a day.
See, I have met men and been with men who like think that that's even too much. They be like, "Bitch, you want sex too much."
I don't know who you
To each his
dating.
own, I
Like,
guess.
I don't have these problems that you speak of.
Some niggas need
I don't
space.
know.
I'm gonna laugh every time you say.
Because I didn't really know it was a thing. Like they get mad at me every time I say this, but I just
It's just me, bitch.
nah, in the comments. You didn't read the comments. They was like, "What kind of pussy she got?" I don't know. I fuck people that I like.
All right, let's see what people are saying. Just like, oh dang, it's a lot. What y'all saying a lot? Man, women have to know their body to make an orgasm happen. LOL. It's not as simple as it seems. Okay, not only Brittany Collins. Not only do I believe women have to know their body, they have to know how to communicate it to the man, but the man actually has to know how to do it effectively.
It's two-way street.
Yeah, but here's the thing too. When you having sex, you think you're gonna wait around for somebody to orgasm, or you gonna do something to make yourself orgasm as well?
Well, that's what ends up happening. So
Yeah,
it's
don't
like,
be
if
a
you
starfish.
If you tell the man, hey, listen, I need foreplay. I need you to kiss right here, rub right here, and go
Okay,
in. But
well,
I need 60 strokes, and he can only make it to 25.
But-
at the end, you gonna have to get your rose or your little.
Well,
toy
first
to
of all,
finish
if you
off.
give a man a list like that, he's not gonna want to fuck you. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Unless he loves you.
you're gonna get a starfish from his ass if
Exactly.
you give him a list like
But
that.
every woman is different. So every woman is not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna give you 2 pumps, and you gonna be like, it's just not
I'm
the
gonna
same.
stay out of this conversation.
Just like
because
every
she
woman,
doesn't have these problems.
just like every woman, they wetness ain't the same. Some bitches is dry, some bitches is wet, some bitches.
I don't know
in
nothing about
between.
those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true,
I'm gonna
but
stay in my own lane.
I do feel like, all in all, one thing that can apply to every woman is just listen to her. As cheesy as that sounds, listen to the woman.
And you don't have to do it by verbally saying it. You can.
Yeah. You can, like, if I'm giving you can move my head this way. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. It's not like, it's not rocket science. A lot of people make sex rocket science. Like, listen to each other.
It's not rocket science, but I will say, it's just like when you hire somebody for a job and you be like, this is what I need you to do, and the motherfuckers don't do it.
You don't hire them again.
You fire them.
You fire them, and you go back on whatever website you got.
Or you get another employer to train them.
What?
I don't physically mean. I'm just saying. If you
don't do a metaphor. Tell them what you're trying to say.
You train them. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. She said get another.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
I don't know your name again. Still sorry. What about the cases where the guy? What about the? Can you change your name? What about the cases where the guy doesn't nut? Nah, it's not. LOL. Y'all don't know y'all coochies. Make y'all self, but so we can see. Huh?
That's a big thing. Like, I feel like a lot of the time women are selfish with sex. Like, they don't really care if we get a nut a lot of the time.
What?
No, I don't agree with that.
Once again,
I feel like
anecdotal.
Even he doesn't agree.
Nah, I feel
What
like
does
a
that
lot
mean?
of women, we try to show
Okay,
up.
there's a difference between not
keep y'all,
caring
so
if
we
I get
try to
my
show
nut
up.
or.
And
What am I
let's
trying
be
to
real.
say?
If we hunt y'all 2 seconds or suck for 2 seconds, y'all come. So don't really act like.
Yeah.
There's this y'all thing. There's this y'all thing. Y'all can, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's.
Excuse me, my bad.
No,
I like to enjoy
that-
sex.
that-
Like,
you
My
guys
bad.
can ask Alexa. You can Google it. Men have a higher orgasm rate than it.
oh, duh. No. I'm not
For sure,
questioning
for
that.
So in general,
I'm not questioning that.
We give
But
a
she
fuck
talking about.
if you guys orgasm versus if men give a fuck if we orgasm. Like, that's a fact.
I just don't think it's even. We care way more
please.
about you getting
Men-
your nut
men-
than y'all do us.
Nah,
Disagree.
listen, men will rabbit fuck you to death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't speak up and say something, like you have to. Well, I don't know. I don't have to speak.
I'm just saying. I feel like.
I'm just saying. Like
I feel like we care more about y'all getting y'all
Listen to
nut
me.
than
Some
vice
guys do.
versa.
There
That's
are
what I'm
some guys
saying.
statistics.
Because we have to.
Yeah, because you can go out and spread rumors. Oh, this nigga got weak dick.
Do you think
Well,
We
y'all
can't
give a
say.
fuck?
We can't spread a rumor about it. Go, she didn't make me nut, but you
No,
still
no,
fucked
no,
it.
no,
It
it's not
It's
that.
not the same.
No, it's because anatomy's different, and it's basically a given that we're gonna nut.
Exactly.
Even if we don't like
It's
the pussy, we're gonna
friction.
nut.
It's like what
No,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
You're
But
gonna
I just
come.
don't feel like the care is the same. That's all I'm saying.
So wait, guys, fake nuts?
I've never faked it. I don't know how you do that.
I've never. Well, I have.
But
I mean,
what would make you
I've.
fake- What would make you fake it?
I was over it. It was.
Yeah,
it
you
was-
can be
It was, such
over it.
a, it was such a whack experience, and I'm like, man, I just want this to be over, but I
It was
don't.
princess pussy
Wait.
What's
What's
princess
princess
pussy?
when you just lay there.
Oh, starfish.
I call it princess pussy.
I call it dead fish, but
Okay.
no,
So-
it wasn't that. She was just off. Like our chemistry was just way off.
But
Let
your
me tell
dick
you.
was in her. You didn't realize that before you put your
Give
dick
me
in
one
her?
second. Miss Jackie said, but some men don't have the tools or the touch.
Okay, Miss
Okay,
Jackie.
Miss Jackie. Oh, and then Dr. Hollywood said, "Mama, get off this jack."
I mean, that's the truth. Like some guys just can't do it to you. Same thing. Some women can't do it to you.
If y'all put yourself in a mental state, y'all feel like y'all can get off no matter what.
Well, I just feel like I can't sleep with nobody that I'm not super physically attracted to. Like all that mind and he's smart. Yes, that's amazing. Yes, I love that. But if I have to be super physically attracted to you,
See, I don't understand.
so that's why I don't have these can't come problems.
I've had
'cause-
sex with somebody who I was super
Well, he probably had a little dick.
Little dick.
Okay, well, I'm talking about thank God I haven't been through it. But you just have to find somebody that you are
And
completely.
I'm like, dang, I don't got a body for you.
Yeah.
You still let him fuck?
No. Try being in love with somebody for 2.5 years with a little dick. Try that.
So did you find out he had a little dick at the end of the 2 years?
No, I found out because when I broke up with him, I fucked somebody else, and I was like, God damn, bitch, what you been doing for these? Yeah.
So you talking about women don't care, but yes, if you do
no. I didn't say y'all don't care.
And then you ain't got no choice.
See, it was little, but he knew how. But see, when you have those feelings and you have those emotions, you know what I'm saying? You don't pay.
You let shit pass.
You don't really pay attention to how little it is. But then I was done with him, and I was like, I fucked somebody else, and I was like, oh, okay. So I've been slacking this past 2.5 years.
It wasn't like 2 years. It was more like.
Oh no, it was 2.5 years.
2 months. Nah, it was shorter than that.
But it wasn't small like where it was bad. Like he still did the job. Don't get me wrong. Because we had a mental connection. We had a physical connection. Like it was good. But when I was done and I moved on and I was like, God,
see, that's why women
that shit was small.
To be virgins when they get married. So they don't even know if they man got small.
That's another thing.
I'm not married. Nobody I haven't.
That's another thing.
I'm not married. Nobody I have not fucked.
No. Dang, we only got through 2 damn.
That's good.
Topics.
That's good. Conversation is great.
Let's do like 3.
Yeah, let's
games,
do 3 questions,
and then we're gonna let you guys talk about your podcast, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Cool. My burger getting cold.
So let me see. Why you ain't eat it? You can eat your
He is not eating that on camera. Smacking it. Luke is gonna kill him.
Smack it. I just.
Luke, both.
Okay. So you and your partner haven't really been having much sex recently. When you sit down and talk about it, they say they want to experiment and ask if you would be happy to open the relationship for a trial period. Would you end the relationship? Yes or no? We already know your answer.
Oh, would you end the relationship?
Yes.
Damn. So the question is, she's thinking about bringing in another guy.
Either a threesome or maybe sex club or something like that.
I need the details. If she want to bring in another woman, absolutely.
Too much. Just would you break up with her or not? Is that your type of relationship that you want to open your relationship to other people? Pretty much.
Nah, personally, I'm not ready for that. I could be real. I don't think I'm ready for that. So yeah, I probably would end the relationship because I can't satisfy you. So what's the point of us being together?
I feel like I have to be really drunk to do it, and then when I get sober, I'll be ready to beat everybody up. Like I don't think I could ever do that. Like
don't bother them.
Not with the person that I love. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's what I always say. That L word is the most important factor. Okay. I truly believe you cannot do that with someone you love.
No.
See, my whole thing is there's a difference between love and entitlement, and for a lot of people, like those two things come hand in hand. So because we declare that we love each other,
doesn't mean
you own me and I own you.
No, there's no ownership.
No, there is ownership because if you see somebody else diving in, then it's like it can't be yours anymore. Like that's
not that. It could still be yours, but now
it doesn't feel the same. Like you're
that's what I'm saying.
You're not secure because that's something that you were looking for. You were looking for that entitlement. You were looking for somebody that could own you and you can own them.
I guess.
So for me, to answer the question, I don't think I would feel comfortable moving forward with her invitation. So if she wants to open up the relationship because we are not satisfying each other, like because our sex life is whack, I'm going to say no, we need to go back to the drawing board, get our shit together. And then when we're in a good space, you want to have that conversation, I'll be open to it. But before that, nah.
All right, so we only got a few more minutes. So
okay,
let's do one more and then you guys tell us. Okay, so on your wedding day, you find out that your partner had an affair. When you confront them about it, they swear that it's over and you believe them. The wedding is all paid for and the guests are starting to arrive.
Ooh,
would you end the relationship?
That's a good one.
Oh, no, absolutely.
You gonna end it?
Yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Everybody go eat at the reception. Food is free.
Why is that so bananas
Enjoy.
to you? Yeah, no, we're going to continue with the reception. You know, whatever. That's all going to happen. Once that's done, ain't no honeymoon. I'm refunding everything I can.
We're just going to have a party. Like,
yeah, it's just going to be a party. And you're going to sit there.
When did the person cheat? We don't know this?
No. We don't know.
What's your... Because I have a follow-up question.
If it's over, it's over. Like, let's move forward.
If you find out that your wife had cheated during your...
On your wedding day.
Oh, on the actual wedding
On
day?
the day, the guests are arriving, coming in, and you just found out.
Maybe she had her bachelorette party the night before.
Oh yeah, that's an excuse. It was a bachelorette party. It's okay, baby.
So
let's be together forever.
Did she have sex, or was she giving a little
They
sloppy
cheated.
toppy?
They cheated.
Wasn't the original question? You said affair though, right?
Yeah.
So that seems like a long, drawn out relationship.
Yeah.
That seems like more than just
either
a one
way.
and done.
Let's just say they fucked affair. Either way, you found out on the day of your wedding as the guests are walking in.
Oh, that's tough.
Now what? If,
I wouldn't end the relationship. Nah, I wouldn't.
oh, thank you, a real
Really?
one. You
Wow.
Listen, let me ask you something, Jordan. Now, what if you cheated throughout the relationship?
Uh-huh.
She found out,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe y'all married, but 5 years later, she tells you, "Hey, babe."
Yeah, but
I-
see,
I
you
had
diving
an
too
affair."
deep.
I
We
just
don't
wanna
we
know. I
don't
just
know
wanna
all
know.
that now.
Okay, no, that's
Yes or
that's
no?
an
Okay,
entirely.
Yes or
if
no?
that's the case, what if he fucked one of your bridesmaids? If that's the case, since
Thank you,
we're
Leah.
making scenario.
I love the balance. I love the
I'm
balance.
just saying, since we making scenarios, what if
Yeah.
he fucked one of your bridesmaids?
No, them my family. That's like him fucking.
You didn't answer the question.
we don't
What
know.
if he
No.
fucks one of your
No,
bridesmaids?
no.
We don't know the
Cousin
whole
family
scenario.
don't matter.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna fuck his groomsmen, and I'm gonna take him for half of all the shit
You
he
are
got.
not gonna hold out
Oh, my
because somebody
goodness.
cheated on you. I ain't holding out because you cheat on me now.
That
I will.
ain't a
I
hoe.
will.
That's retaliation.
I don't
Yeah, in
retaliate.
the
I don't
form of being a
retaliate
hoe.
on my
Nah,
pussy.
that don't make me no hoe. Fuck that.
That's one thing I
Call it what you
learned.
want,
I
but
do
you
not
won't call me broke.
retaliate with my pussy. I do not.
Well, that's you. I don't have those problems. Anywho, we're
All right,
gonna
guys.
let you guys
Tell us
talk
about your podcast.
the Really Cool Gents podcast.
Well, we've been doing it for like a year and change now.
Year and change.
Yeah, I was actually a part of another podcast called the Physics Study Group. It was me and 3 other friends, but
Sounds like science.
no, it was just a silly name that we
okay.
chose.
Okay.
We spoke about same shit everybody else
Okay.
speaks about, but it was 4 of us, and 2 of them went away for jobs in other states, and we were like, if it's not all 4 of us, there's no point in doing it. And then my man Marvel reached out to me because he was on my podcast.
So which one is Marvel? Did
Marvel
I meet
was
him
the one
tonight?
with the glasses.
The roller skating dude?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
Wrong guy.
that's
I was
Flocka
about to-
Zulu.
I was
He was
about to-
actually on my other. We were together on other
okay,
podcast.
okay.
Marvel is the one who's quoting Fat Joe on MSNBC.
Oh, okay.
That's
gotcha.
Marvel.
Gotcha.
And he hit me up, and he was like, "Would you like to be a part of the podcast?" That's how I met Trey. And actually, I was pretty close to not being on it because they had someone else, but that's a whole nother story.
Everything
Another
happens
day.
as it should.
Guys be having
Absolutely.
drama too.
Absolutely, but it's
cool, though.
it's been pretty dope. Like I personally just love talking, and
So
I
can
love
y'all
talking
get
to
y'all
shit
stuff
like
together
this.
so we can be on? What's happening?
Yes, I'm sure Marvel's on my live. You heard him,
That sounds like a plan.
yeah. Because I like y'all
Lining it
energy,
up.
so I think we'll have a great
I think
episode.
we'll have fun.
Well, if there's anything you want to say to the people watching now and the people who will be watching later, go ahead and share
Give out
it.
your socials, anything you want them to know.
Well, I was talking with Marvel, and hopefully we'll start back soon. Podcast is a Really Cool Gents podcast on YouTube, Twitter, IG, iTunes, and all that. I already told you I'm dramatic. I don't really promote myself like that. I'd rather promote my brand and stuff.
Listen, it's Trey After Death, TREY After Death. That's the
Can I just
Instagram
ask
handle.
a question? What is the trait after death? Did something tragic happen, or is just
It wasn't tragic. It was a beautiful experience. It was traumatic, and I got in a car accident, and I witnessed myself dying, and I had to let go of my old life.
Wow.
And
Change everything.
and when I came out of that accident, I was just a different person.
Amen.
So
Wow. Amen that you're here.
yeah,
For
that was a turning point in my
Amen.
life, and I'm not gonna say my life totally went in a different direction, but I don't experience life the same
Right.
after that point. So there was a other Trey, like there was the original Trey, and now this is the Trey that you get after death.
That's amazing. All right, guys.
My
all right.
dog
Well, we
deep.
appreciate you guys. You guys came from West Palm?
No, I came from Margate.
I came from
which is
Miami.
basically West
Okay,
Palm.
both of you came from very far, so we greatly appreciate you guys
No
coming
problem.
It's
Thanks for
an
having
honor.
us
No,
on.
you guys are awesome.
and
We
being
really
live
appreciate it.
on the show. Thank you for everybody who watched. We will be back here next Tuesday, 7:30.
Lit.
Same time, new topics. And make sure you send us a love offering.
Girl, they not sending us nothing. Okay?
If I keep asking, they might.
We gonna stop asking y'all.
$, the Chit Chat Live. Send us a love offering. Hit it, Luke.
I'm done asking. Look.
Because I don't have it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.